Hey there, Vet Pros. This is Ryan Smith, host of High Performance Vet Pro Radio, Touchcast, and Podcast. And this week, we're going down the nutritional rabbit hole, but we're coming at it from a little different standpoint. We ask the question, are your eating habits creating feelings of guilt? So we're actually going to come at nutrition from a psychological standpoint. When we come back, talk to you in a moment.
High Performance Vet Pro Radio.
Welcome to High Performance Vet Pro Radio. Here, you will learn everything you need to know to become a high-performance veterinary professional. We will focus on optimizing your sleep, fitness, nutrition, mental performance, stress response, and work-life balance. Please enjoy these professional interviews with cutting-edge content from Dr. Jennifer Quammen and human performance coach Ryan Smith from hyperfliving.com.
Welcome back to High Performance Vet Pro Touchcast and Podcast. This is Ryan Smith, and this week we're talking about nutrition, but more specifically, we're talking about the psychology of eating and the psychology behind nutrition and food. So I have actually been lucky enough to be certified for about 3 years now as a food psychology coach. So we actually look at nutrition more than just eat this and don't eat that, or trying to figure out what diet plan works best for you. Most diet plans, or as you would call them, a blueprint for eating, most people are looking for that easy way to find the nutrition plan that's going to work for everybody and it's going to work for them. And there's many diet plans as there are people, because your nutrition is actually based upon multiple factors. It's going to be your own gut biome. It's going to be based upon where you were raised, your ancestral history, the types of foods that you've eaten, how much medicines you've been on, what types of medicine. There's a lot of factors that actually come into play with nutrition. So we actually can't just say, hey, eat this one specific way, because it's it's going to work maybe for a little while, but it's not going to be working long term. And the so-called diet has somewhere along the way lost the fact of being what I do eat to what I do not eat. So we want to change that mentality, and really this is the software that's running kind of in the background. So I kind of think of our psychology as two ways. There is our applications that we run all the time. This would be how I do my job, how I drive my car, how I relate to my family, how I carry on communication. These are all applications that I would have on a daily basis. But if you know anything about computers, there is a background software that's always running that kind of keeps the hardware going, so to speak. Now, like Microsoft, we have updates all the time. I'm a Mac guy, but I've been a Microsoft guy, so there's all the time that are updates that are coming. So it's a lot of the Microsoft operating system has taken a lot of abuse over the years because of all the patches that they get from the releases. So if you are running on your computer by chance Microsoft XP, which is an outdated operating system, there's most likely some holes and bugs that are in there. It's an old operating system. Same thing kind of happens with our nutritional plan. Maybe our parents taught us how to eat. Maybe they were taking us out all the time and we were eating, fast food, or we got to be so picky about what we ate and we actually got to choose, and our parents really didn't set any rules for us. So this could be a software that's running in the background from us from a nutritional standpoint. So whenever something happens in my life, I go to this default operating system and I'm going to choose potentially things that are not proper for me. So in computer science, there's a term that's GIGO, G-I-G-O, and it means garbage in, garbage out. So the same thing kind of happens from a nutritional standpoint. If I get stressed and I go to my operating system, which may be an old operating system, and I eat garbage, I'm most likely not going to be able to perform at a higher level. So we need to start thinking about what operating system is actually running from a nutritional standpoint, and is it going to be the best one for me? Another thing that people think about is they're running this operating system of survive versus thrive, and they're worried about weight loss. So eating is more of about weight loss versus how can I thrive. So I'm, eating 100-calorie meals from a box versus actually eating food quality because I'm trying to lose weight. This is most likely a bad operating system that's working within your own hardware. So this is not the most efficient way for us to think about. The other thing that happens is with computer software is we'll have bugs or we'll get threats. So there are threats from the outside. So we have computer viruses that attack the computers. Same thing kind of happens with us. Whenever we sense a threat, we're going to shut down all these non-essential systems. So for us as humans, one of our non-essential systems when we're under threat, so if a bear is in the woods or we're getting a barrage of text messages, could be either way, our body can't really tell the difference, we go into this fight or flight mode. And fight or flight is going to shut down all these non-essential systems. It's going to shut down potentially blood to the prefrontal cortex because we don't need higher reasoning at this point because we just have to survive. It's also going to shut down our digestion because we really don't need to worry about digesting the food because we need to get that blood that is helping to digest food. We need to get it to the muscles, and we need to cool the skin, and we need to get the muscles working really, really well. So this is part of the systems that are going to happen when we're under threat. Well, if I'm constantly under threat because I'm doing everything from a stressed standpoint, because I'm worried about my weight, because I'm getting text messages, because I'm all the time doing business, whatever it may be, my body can't tell the difference, so I'm shutting down those non-essential systems. So I'm shutting down digestion. So I'm not going to be able to get the nutrient quality that I need from the foods. So really, we're going into this survive mode. As a high performer, if you're somebody who really wants to take it to the next level, you want to be able to think faster, you want to be able to perform better, you want to be able to have the highest quality of life, you want to be able to move well, you want to be just on top of your game 24/7, which is high performance. This is not peak performance. Then we have to change our operating system. We have to change how we think about nutrition and go at it from a completely different standpoint. How can I look at it from a standpoint of what am I doing to perform versus what am I doing from a threat, or am I looking at just losing weight as my software? So let us know what you think about the food psychology concept of nutrition versus just going at it from a straight, hey, what is my diet? So leave us some notes on the blog. You can obviously contact us through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. Any of those were available there. As well as don't forget to head over to iTunes, leave us a rating there, as well as on SoundCloud, Spreaker, or Stitcher Radio. We're available on all those places. And don't forget to like, comment, and share on this video as well. So until next week, start out changing your operating system and your nutrition, and live your life with some intention. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for joining us at High Performance Vet Pro Radio. We hope to hear from you soon. Like this episode? Leave us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or SoundCloud. It helps us to reach more veterinary professionals. For more information or to contact us, please visit us at highperfliving.com. Until next time, remember to live every day with intention.